to Sports Talk with Austin, and I am Austin Williams of Sports Talk with Austin. And today on the show, we are going to be breaking down and previewing Week 9 of college football, and we start out in this video with the Florida Gators and the number one ranked Georgia Bulldogs in the world's largest cocktail party in Jacksonville, Florida. Here's my preview and takes on what I think of the game. Can Florida spoil Georgia's season? How will Georgia do without Brock Bowers? All questions will be answered in this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Now on to arguably one of the biggest rivalries in the SEC, next to Bama Auburn, obviously. Number one Georgia versus Florida in Jacksonville, the world's largest cocktail party. This is a very interesting game, if you ask me, because Georgia, they're number one, they're still holding the spot, and they will be without Brock Bowers in this game, which is a huge, huge, huge loss. And they're going up against, a Florida offense. They're going up against the Florida team who's been very inconsistent, especially on the road. But as you can tell, this is considered a neutral site game in Jacksonville. So Florida is still in their element. They're still considered, I guess you consider them the home team since it's in Florida. But I, I just think Florida, Graham Mertz, I think has exceeded expectations so far. I think if you were to tell Gators fans, like, hey, you're going to be 5-2 going in against Georgia, they would be thrilled beyond belief. Like, hey, we're still in this. We could go 8-4, possibly even 9-3. But then you look on the other side and say, can we upset Georgia when they're at their weakest? Because Georgia at times, have looked like the Georgia of old, where the defense is playing on all cylinders, the offense is balling, and then at other times they're struggling against South Carolina, and the defense has shown weaknesses and cracks against Auburn. They're turning the ball over. Georgia has been a very Jekyll and Hyde team, but in the last couple of weeks they seem like they've gotten things back together, back on track. And Georgia, they always seem to play Florida really well. I think Florida, Georgia, both with bye weeks this past weekend, 2 weeks prior, I think they both come in well game plan. But in order for Florida to win this game, they got to get Trevor Etienne involved more, get the run game, set up the play action, give Graham Mertz a chance to maybe look deep, to test this Georgia secondary to see how good it really is. That's the keys that Florida wants to win. But if we get the Graham Mertz that's turning the ball over and the Florida that is just not playing very well, Georgia may eat them alive. But I think Georgia, without Brock Bowers on the offensive side, is really going to help the Gators' defense game plan better. But I think Georgia, with their running attack and Beckett, with the great offensive line play that they've gotten as of late, I think Georgia, still being the number one team, I think they come out of this with a win, but it's another ugly win. I got Georgia 20. I got Georgia 32-25. I got 32-25 dogs win. Like all things with college basketball, college football, and NBA, keep it tight here at Sports Talk with Austin. Please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share this video out all over social media, and I will see you next time. Keep it entertained, everybody. Go Cards.